Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back or welcome in. If this is your first time here, we're going to do a quick video. Okay. Where do we want to begin? Just I got some journaling stuff here. All right. So what came in yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. I've been kind of just being in the present moment, and that's been in nature, not in front of the camera as much, and just enjoying the sunshine and being outside. So I want to talk about your treasure map, your soul treasure map, your source treasure map. So the soul source, you, which you are a spark of the divine, has within you the ancient codes of remembrance. Do you remember? All right. You hold the source codes within you that are ancient codes of remembrance, of starlight, of coordinates, and soul wisdom from lifetimes beyond what your mind can see. All right, the map is already written in your soul language. Okay, the map is your divine blueprint. It holds the truth of who you are and where you are meant to go. All right? The song of your soul. The story has the song. The story has the song. Every story you live, every chapter, every joy, every ache, every discomfort, every pain, every bit of love, sings the melody that leads you back home. The song is the frequency that awakens the map within. It's your quantum compass, it's your heart, right? The song is your earthly experience. It carries the lessons, the magic, and the memories that shape your becoming. The map gives directions and the song gives movement. When the codes and the song come together, the path becomes illumination. You are both the map and the song. Trust the codes within. Honor the story you are living. You are the treasure, beautiful soul, and I'm here to remind you of that. The soul already contains the coordinates. Source carries the soul already contains the coordinates. Source carries the original blueprint. The treasure map is not outside of you/us. It is encoded within us. All right? So when we say go within, the answers are there. That's the fact. You are not going to find what you are seeking outside of you. What you are seeking is within you. What you have been waiting for is you. What we have been waiting for is ourselves. All right? All right, let's say this together. I am ready for what I didn't know I am ready for. All right? So if you're struggling, 333 on the timer, if you are struggling, go back to your source point, your 0 point, your quantum compass, your treasure map. All the answers are there. All the codes are there. When you get present and you pay attention in this physical reality, yes, you'll receive the key codes, the key words. Emergence is coming through right now. Brilliance is coming through. Where did those land in the body? Activated. Source codes now. So we activate each other through light language, through our human words, through just being in a space, through frequency and energy and resonance, okay? And you're either going to, I had this conversation with a beautiful young lady who's struggling. You either repel people in the sense of you trigger and activate and mirror and reflect their core wounds, their trauma, their hurt, their pain. Or also on top of that, you are triggering the shadow, the parasites, the entities, the thought forms or the belief systems within them. And that's okay. It's all perfect. It's not your concern. Right? You just send them all of the light and the love and the healing frequencies. But just know that you're going to repel or trigger people. They either like you or they don't, type of thing. They're either drawn to you or they're literally repelled by you. And there's a reason for that. You hold a very high vibrational frequency and energy, as I do, big energy. Or you will attract certain people that are curious and thirsty for knowledge and wisdom curiosity and wanting to know what you have done, how you have done it, what you have been going through. So you will attract those souls because you're meant to share your story, your frequency, your energy with them. Okay, but always remember, if you're struggling, it's right here. All of the answers are right here. And yes, I know it gets really uncomfortable, and the ego mind has really tried to convince you. There's been a lot of deep, deep, deep core wounds, ancestral wounds, healing or trauma, hurt, pain, conditioning, programming. I get that. I know that. But the only way to clear it is to go in, to go within, is to go through that, to go through it, to feel it, to allow the emotions to erupt. That's what's taking place. Your emotions are erupting. You're angry, you're frustrated, you're crying, you're just maybe purging, detoxing, some type of sickness, one might say. All right? And it's all perfect. Allow the purge, allow the cleanse, because that's creating more space for more light to come in. All right? And to clear, because we're receiving a lot of codes, we're receiving a lot of frequencies, and it's clearing space. Okay, it's clearing space. What was in the transmission this morning? Alchemy, copper. We're moving, through the different phases of alchemy. And copper comes in, and then what was it? The ancient dragons. What dragons were waking up? I can't remember. But a lot of dragon energy came through in my sessions on Saturday with a couple of people. Yeah, ancient ones, like vast, massive dragons. So if you're feeling dragon energy, is to again, these things are coming up to be looked at collectively and individually, because it's all an individual process and a collective process. And the more you cleanse, clear, heal, whatever you're doing, whatever you release, continuing to release what no longer serves, allowing these things that you have buried for lifetimes upon lifetimes to be cleansed and cleared. Instead of continuing to suppress it, distract from it, shrink from it, hide from it, do whatever, addictions, whatever it is. It's now time to step into your power. Know how big and powerful you are, right? You're God, goddesses, kings, queens, all right? And I'm here to remind you of that. But I'm also here to remind you that your treasure map is here, and have fun with your inner child in the reality and say, okay, ask your spiritual team, ask your higher self, all right, highest, come in and show me the codes, show me the signs and synchronicities, show me in a way that I cannot deny, through resonance, and in a way that I cannot bypass or deny, that this is what I'm receiving. What's having fun is asking things in threes. So I ask for the signs, the synchronicities, the key codes, the information in threes, in maybe 3 different ways, in ways I can't deny, and definitely in resonance. All right, and that just helps you tap more into your clairsentient, your clear knowing, because that's your discernment. And you need to continue to cultivate and allow your discernment, clairsentience to come back online, so you can discern the truth from the bullshit. All right. The veils are being removed. The rose-colored glasses are being taken off, okay? Discernment, clear feeling in the body. You just know that this is truth, no matter how delulu or crazy it is. And this is a big pile of bullshit of distraction and confusion and chaos and fear mongering or fear porn. So stay away from the fear mongering and the fear porn. And I mean just on tech, televisions, legacy bullshit, conversations of people are wanting to bring up fear mongering or fear porn in conversations, whether it's around religion or politics or all that bullshit and nonsense. Walk away gracefully. I don't agree. That's your opinion. I'm going to walk away. You don't need to overreact or get all pissed off and upset and get caught up in this fear mongering, because that's just going to siphon your energy. You're giving your power away. You're giving your power away. So again, in the process of working with people, I handed out the power reclamation statement that I have shared many, many, many times. It's again, we're learning to call our power back, calling parts of ourself back, and standing in our power, embodying, integrating that all back in, and then standing fully empowered in our strength and our knowing, right? Because things are rapidly changing. Disclosure is happening, but everyone's like, disclosure. Guess what, bitch? You're the disclosure. You're the fucking alien. You are the species that has 22 different strands of alien genetics. You are omnidimensional, multidimensional, powerful. That's why they didn't want anyone waking up. If you know, you know. That's why I wanted everyone asleep. That's why the Stranger Things wanted everything to stay asleep. Is because you are the most powerful thing to any species. You are the most powerful being. Okay? You are the alien. If you didn't know that, hello, welcome. Welcome to the club. We are a species. We're a human being. That's a species. Right? Currently, we're on planet. There's some human species that are off planet currently, that are from planet Earth. Welcome to the club. Disclosure's you. Disclosure is going to be the technology that's been hidden for 80, 85 years. So disclosure is also going to incorporate the religious bullshit, dogma, and programming and conditioning. You know, there's going to be disclosure in all of the nefarious, dark, nasty, satanic, ritualistic, feeding off of other humans disclosure. There's going to be a lot, so just be ready for that. But the key point is, in this process, the Stranger Things will try to trickle out somewhat truths or half-truths. So discern what is the big pile of bullshit and nonsense versus what is true. What is true? How do I know if this is true? Go within and sit with it. Journal with it. Breathe. Meditation. Go into nature. You will get your answers right quick. All right? And if there's fear or worry or concern or anxiety that's like trying to consume you, just pause and breathe. All right? Avoid the fear porn. Avoid the fear mongering. It's good to have a good sense of knowing what it is, but don't let it consume you and don't let that be your entire life. What a miserable life to live in fear and worry, and I've seen it my entire life. To just constantly just worry about shit and just have anxiety about it, and it's like, I'm sad for those people. I'm sad for those souls that they are so caught up in this that they just sit and they stew and they worry and this is their whole existence. They might find pockets of joy and happiness from time to time, but they get so caught up and so divided and so this and so that, and they're only listening to the surface level stuff and not going within or saying, well, this seems kind of fucked up. This is weird. This is programming. This is conditioning. This ain't right. I've seen a lot of people that used to push against but got caught up and something flipped as part of their contracts, and they're in more of a fear state than ever. All right? You might know these people. These people might be what we call mother, sister, brother, grandmother, mother, father, whatever, friend, co-worker. That's their journey. All you can do is hold your frequency. Don't bring yourself down to their level. Allow them to see you shining and standing in your truth, in your authenticity, and just say, hey, yeah, I don't believe that. That's your opinion or whatever. I agree to disagree. I'm not going to get caught up. I don't feel like having this conversation. I'm not willing to have a disagreement or argument about this, and again, ABCD, you can just figure that out and find your way to navigate with each situation. And sometimes it's just to walk away. Just to walk away and say something. You want to, if you feel like you need to say something, do it in a responsive way, in a emotionally intelligent fucking way, and not an immature, intelligent, what's the word I want to say? Address it with non-reaction, but with a response from an alchemistic, intelligently emotional way. Because there's a lot of really people that are older that have no emotional talents. Their intellect, like logical bullshit, they might have all of the fucking knowledge, but they are so emotionally intelligent. I'm not talking about childlike behavior. I'm talking about being emotionally unintelligent, not intelligent. Their emotions are so dysregulated. They haven't done the work to work on that. All right, 14:41 on the timer. All right, I think that's all we have to say right now. If we have anything else to say, we'll bring that in later. But just wanted to touch in and just hand on your heart. 3 to 10 cleansing breaths. Pause, be present, slow down, and watch how things shift and change in your reality, and learn to be non-reactive. You can have, and now, no, like, what's non-responsive, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna get stumbling over my words. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind of bullshit, nonsense, fear mongering, and fear porn. There we go. I love you. I'll see you soon.